How's it going, guys? I happen to have a live game. This is our third one. I won the first one because he drew like shit. He won the second one because I drew like shit. And then I guess this is kind of the tiebreaker. This is not looking too much better, but it is a rematch with the deck he used the second time. Shit, I don't like this because I don't have any energy. But this is Vespiquen Landorus. This is something that me and a guy by the name of Jaden tried at the... or we didn't try it, we just kind of talked about it at the end of League last night, and we're like, welp, might as well use Landorus and stuff like that. I'm kind of distracted right now, I'm sorry. He's Skyping me, because you can get away with a lot more in Skype chat than you can in the freaking chat box in here. So, he says he wants to play in real life against friends in League, whatever. Kinda sucks that he can't. Kinda sucks that I led with this, but I can't really think of a way that he could donk me unless he got like some ether deck shit going on. Do I go first? I do go first. This is nice. This is not too bad. But I will explain how the deck works in a little bit. I have a Mulligan here. Vespiquen's attack does let it get as many combies as you want, but a Mulligan lets you get Landorus. So I'm going to just attach to this. Choose to switch out to this. I can also Skyla for a... I feel like I might get a... I think I'm going to get a Juniper. I don't really feel like helping him out. So, we'll do that, and we will just call for family and decide to get ourselves one and a Landorus. Because I know he's running this kind of deck that will definitely threaten him a little bit, put some pressure. He's got Sky Arrow, which is nice. It's going to make my combies have free treat. I probably should have just left that one in the active. I don't know. I waste this switch, but I don't think he's running Hypno Bank because he's got Sky Arrow. So, I think this is just regular Ray Eels, except he's got Zekrums instead of Rayquaza. Probably going to do the same thing that I'm doing right now, except his Tynamo does have free treat, so he's just kind of loading up his shit as well. What can I do here? I can do this, I can do this. I can energy switch that onto a Combi. Oh, well, I was pretty set on having that out anyway. So, I mean, that's fine. Level Ball for another Tynamo, I guess. It does take my retreat down to 2. This thing's kind of bulky. Gonna retreat, go out to that. Oh, he's got a Mewtwo. That's threatening. That's a big threat there. And then this is gonna be the call for family here. I do need to get rid of these as soon as possible. And while I can't get rid of both in one play, I can get rid of one right now. It'll be nice. Let's see. Probably gonna get himself a Rayquaza and maybe another Tynamo. I'm feeling that. Or maybe a Zekrom. I really couldn't tell you. A Zekrom and a Tynamo or a Rayquaza and a Tynamo. Rayquaza and Zekrom. Okay. I don't have to Juniper anymore. That's cool because he just got his shit loaded up. Gonna switch the energy from here to here because I'm feeling comfy with the amount of stuff I have going on right now. Decide to catcher this out. I will save Juniper for later because I don't want to discard my Super Rod. I got this. I cannot use support on this turn, but I can go for the Hammerhead, which will do 60 to that, and I feel like I might want to start getting damage off on one of these things, but I guess that does set it up for the KO later if I can catcher it and then Hammerhead. So I'll go with that for now. Shaman's in here because Combies get knocked out really, really, really easily when you're against Darkrai or Landorus. They've only got a 30 HP, but in case you haven't pieced together what's going on yet, or, you know, if you're not familiar with your cards, but Landorus gets the damage on the field as quickly as possible, 30 on this, 30 on another for 1 fighting energy, and then Vespiquen does 20 damage times the number of damage counters on the defending Pokemon. So if you can get that with a Hypnotic Laser, or Hypnotoxic Laser and Veerbank, you can get 60 and set it up to knock out an EX. The problem is I just don't have the deck list right for whatever reason. I feel like I'm getting kind of close, or I don't know. I just am not drawing into what I need to. It's been very hit or miss, I guess. He went for Skyla, went for Level Ball, gonna get himself an Eel on that one. And I could just put down another Landorus with another fighting energy. And then either Colress or Juniper. I don't think I want to throw away Skyline and End, so I'm just going to Colress for now. But he's going to Dynamotor into that. Probably go into it just to start pressuring me a little bit. I think I'm going to Hammerhead as soon as it comes in. And then I'll go for Big Land's Judgment with an energy switch later, if possible. Or maybe I'll just catcher it in and start doing some damage to something else. That would be kind of cool. But that would involve going for Skylar to get the catcher. Or I could risk it with the Colress. I'm trying to think about what to do here. Oh! Ugh. Okay. Or he can just do that for an early knockout. I know I do want Landorus out, so that's fine. I will put down second Landorus. Attach to that Landorus. And just go for the Colress. Gonna be 7-card Colress, which is not bad. Did not really get anything favorable here. Ow, I really wanted a fucking catcher on that. We'll just go for the Hammerhead, which will do 30 to that, and I might as well do 30 to heal. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. He just got rid of the Combi because it was a pretty easy kill. If I could catcher that in, that would set me up really nicely for a double kill going on there. And thankfully, I really didn't like my hand, so that's fine. Got 2 Vespiquens, no fucking Combis. And on top of that, there's a Juniper in my hand. Now, I could Super Rod back in, which is a tempting option. Okay. I think I'm going to have to do that. I really hate to throw that away like that. But we'll do that. I know I have a Super Rod coming. So for now, I will just catcher in this Tynamo. I'm gonna get rid of his energy acceleration right here by going for the Hammerhead. 60 on that and 30 on that will put me slightly ahead in prize cards. So I got that, the Toxic Laser, and I have Veerbank to get rid of his Sky Arrow. Not bad. So what to do here, you ask? I could catch her in the Mewtwo. I could catch her in the other Mewtwo, go for the or I can just stop thinking before he ends. Okay, I'm glad I saved the Juniper there. That's good. I really don't need this stuff too much. I really want to hit a catcher, and then catch her in that Mewtwo, so I can start spreading damage a little bit. But going out into this one just to do a little bit more damage. 80 on that. I'm not really feeling like I need to energy switch too much, but if I had to, I guess I would move the fighting onto this Landorus to prepare for Land's Judgment, and just go for the Juniper. See what I can get from here. I did get that Super Rod from earlier, which is nice, so I'll do that, and probably that. I can also put an extra energy down on this turn. I may switch off of that one later, but for now, let's go for a Hammerhead. 30 on that, and get that one ready for the wind-up too. And then Vespiquen can come in immediately after and knock it out, which is nice. It's got 6 damage counters on it. So, gonna get a fire energy on that. At least his eels are gone. What am I thinking here? I could just, if he's going for an eel, I could just catcher it in and set the Mewtwo up for another knockout as well. That would be just fan-fucking-tastic. Because he's gonna get the knockout right here, tie up the prize count. Let me think. I wish I had more prizes so I could really show off Vespiquen more. But should I just let him set up that eel? I don't know. Unless that last one is an N. Or maybe, did he already use his supporter this turn? I don't know. He didn't. I guess they're all prized or something. That sucks. And he got rid of a Juniper too. So he just does 80 for knockout on that. And yeah, he says fuck. His next first off, that's not a kid-friendly word you can put in a TCG chat, which is why I have Skype open on a separate window. He's just got to pick his prize card. Well, misclicks happen in TCGO. Oopsies. So he kind of misclicked on that one. I'm going to attach an energy onto this one. Go for the... Do I want to catch her the... no, fuck it. I might as well just show off Vespiquen. And we'll go for the knockout because I can. Well, doing good damage there. Nothing really has the energy to attack it yet. And I did get an N, which is absolutely horrible. But if he doesn't end me, I can Skyla for a catcher. And just big lands judgment. Anything? Anything, yeah. Because I have the energy switch in hand. So he's got a catcher. What's it gonna be? Oh, that's funny because I have bees on the field. Well, let me see. Let me see what he's gonna do. Oh, I haven't been having my coffee at all. He just didn't do anything with that. I'm gonna type... Actually, I'm not gonna do anything yet. We'll do that to that. And I'll just retreat. And I'll just type GG in the chat. Colon and that. And then we'll just go from there. So, Land's Judgment will be the big one. And a knockout for the final prize, which was a switch. Okay, I'm going to see if I can challenge other people. Alright, so I'm back with another match. I happen to catch Doused in the main chat here, so I actually asked her if she wanted a game. I don't know if she knows what kind of deck I'm running, but I was like, not using something fantastic, still going to be using the same thing. I may just go back to switching stuff up, but I want this deck to work. And the fact of the matter is it probably won't. I'm seeing Infernape, which right off the bat, I really do not like that matchup. Shit. Gonna have to get a Lando out here as soon as possible. So, if there's a definite target that I want to catch her and laser, then that'll be great. Turns out I don't even go first. Thankfully, Victini cannot knock me out unless it gets a victory piece on it. And we're going to see some acceleration happen here with Victini. This is terrifying. Got Mewtwo going on. I'm probably going to catch her, laser bank that. And just go from there. I really hate to discard my Shaman because that's kind of my pinch card in this deck. Shit. And a second catcher? Or a second laser? Are you serious? Okay, so we'll do that. We'll laser. We shall... Oh, I don't want to discard these resources like that. But I'll just Juniper. And see what I can get. So, got another level ball. And... I don't know what I want to do. I think I'm just going to Combi, I guess. Put that down. And, that's it. That's it for now. It kind of sucks. Hopefully no switch in hand. Otherwise, this freaking little Chimchar is actually going to be a little scary. But I'm liking the idea so far. I haven't seen this before and I'm scared. It's kind of bad, is what I should say. So let me see what we got going on here. I do have Lando, which is cool. Mewtwo not going to be doing anything for now. Oh, that's great. Got this. Got this. Got this. Can't level ball for anything for now. We shall just Sting Missile. Stack on some extra damage and then go back into a Mulga. That way I can just get that Combi back right now. But I am set up more or less for a Vespiquen knockout if I can get a supporter right now, which will get me a energy switch and some other stuff. No, a Colress. I wanted that. Will I get that? No, probably not. Shit. DCE on the Mewtwo. And Pokemon Communication, getting rid of the Bouffalant. I really like this Infernape because it only needs 2 to attack. And it does 120 for 2 damage. That's so good. X-Ball knocking that one out. And I did get a Skyla. Which... Combi. Yay. So... let me see, we'll put that down. And we shall level ball for an Emolga, I guess. Put that down. And then I'm going to retreat, start trying to get some damage off. And then I'm going to Skyla for a Juniper, basically letting her know, if you don't end me out, I am just going to use it next turn. And we'll just do that. So Hammerhead for 30 on this. And I feel like doing 30 on... let's try to get one of these guys knocked out. Even though she'll probably just end up rare candying the one that doesn't have damage on it. Or the one that does have damage on it to prevent it from being knocked out. There's the retreat, and Malevolent Fire is going to do 120. Or she could just go for Torment. Torment makes it so I can't use... oh, I hate to get rid of the computer search. Do I have a switch? I do not. Wow, that kind of sucks. Okay. Let me think. This is not fantastic. Let's... ew. I'm gonna catch her in Mewtwo again. And we shall just attach to Combi. And I'm gonna see if I can thin out my deck some more by getting something else. Oh, there's nothing. Okay. That's it. That's all I got. So this thing doesn't have a DCE on it anymore, which is nice. Everything is, well, she's got 2 things ready to go. Infernape only needing 2. Energy switches in this deck would be great too. Wow, that's not really great either. We'll just attach to this Combi. And we'll Hammerhead 30 on that, and 30 on a Chimchar. I should be spreading damage, but the earlier prizes I can get, the better. 140. I will knock it out with one more Hammerhead, which is actually pretty nice. Getting rid of a Mewtwo, getting an Infernape on that one. Now, my problem here is if I knock this out, then... Giant Cape. Okay. She gonna leave it in? Yeah, she's gonna leave it in. Okay. So, we'll get this one evolved. And we shall... do I really want a Hammerhead, though? I don't think I want a Hammerhead, as a matter of fact. Let's do... this on... I feel like I'm just gonna get tormented is my main problem here. I do want to attach to something. I might as well put this grass on this. I don't know. And yeah, end my turn from there. And the end. Wonderful. I did not like this hand at all. So I got an... oh, that's not much better. Come on. There's a Chimchar, and that's it. Another Giant Cape on that. Put 1 on this. Might as well slap a Veer Bank down, because I got nothing better to do. And we'll just end out. That's a little better. Let's bring in something. I'm feeling this. And then I can just Hammerhead, do 40 on that, and then knock this out for 2 prizes. I don't care if I fall behind in prizes too much. There's a Super Rod and a Skyla. Because I can just use this thing to get a little bit more damage going off. I haven't gotten any fucking lasers. And that's probably just going to end up doing it for me. Because that'll do 120, 150 is what I have already. Poison will knock me out at the end of the turn. Which kind of sucks. But I do have Vespiquen ready to go. Oh my god, I love it. Let me get another... Oh shit. Okay. So we'll do that for now. And hey, look at that, I woke up. Let's do Lando, Super Rod, and Shaman. And then let's put down another Lando. We'll do this. We'll do this. And we'll call rest for 9. Perfect. I haven't gotten any of these things knocked out. Not bad, ladies. So, if I can catch her in one more thing. Did I already attach an energy this turn? Yeah, just to that. So... I'm still going to go out to this anyway. I don't care. We'll do 30 to this. And I want to set up the knockout on the Victini if I can get a laser. So there's 30 on that. We'll get the knockout on that. 50, 60, 70, 80. If I can hammerhead it one more time at least. Or I could have just damage beated right there. I'm just really scared about losing a Vespiquen. And it turns out I lose one anyway. But at least I don't lose my... Actually, will I lose it? Yeah, I'll lose it right now. Man. That sucks. But I got 2 more. So it's okay. Ultra Ballin' for... Monferno. Okay. 240. Ugh. Promote this. Let me see. Could I big lands? I could big lands. I'm going to attach to this. Energy switch from 1 to here. Getting a chat here. We'll catch her in the Victini, knock it out, and we'll N out. Because I'm not getting anything. I don't think Vespiquen is going to get any play this game. I'll just retreat and go for little lands. I don't need to go for big lands. So, no energy going on here, which is okay. And I got a Call Rest too. 7 card Call Rest. Oh no! Fuck. Top deck the Call Rest. Let's go. Shit. I could just big lands, actually. I don't care too much. That 1 card is probably not a catcher. Probably pick the big lands. Oh yeah, I picked Hammerhead for some reason. Well, I'm just gonna say GG from here. Too bad Vespi didn't get any play. I was never prepared for this. Too bad it didn't really do anything. And we'll just big lands for 1. God, the idea is to use lasers to get chip damage, but I can never get my lasers going. It kind of sucks. We'll add Jinxed Orange. I think Jinxed Orange might have wanted to play. Let me try to find somebody on Facebook. Right. Alright, so I got another game against a guy named Eternal Edge. This is Facebook peeps I just kind of mentioned on Facebook. Hey, I'm taking matches, and yeah, that's what we got going on right now. I told him that I wasn't exactly using something tier 1, but I looked at all of his tier 1 stuff, and it turned out to be like, or like his lower tier stuff. Landers doesn't really work out against Crobat, and Speed Heatmore is just way too quick of a game to even really be enjoyable. So I was like, you know what? This deck can be a bully to Blastoise Keldeo if it gets going well enough. So I'm just going to draw my cards here. Didn't actually get anything nice. And at least... No, that doesn't really work out. I wish I had something to spread damage that wasn't weak to Landorus. Or to Keldeo. Excuse me. But at least he doesn't have it yet. So I can Combi. And I can go ahead and level ball for another Combi. Not bad. And I can... What am I going to do from here? I can put an energy on this. I can just call for family, and I'll just chorus next turn. But I will get myself probably 2 Combies. So there's a Combi, and then I do have Shaman in this deck just to be a big bully. But I need to make sure there's not too many Combies or Keldeos on the field. So thankfully no turn 2 Blastoise. This makes my job a little bit easier. This is just like a constant barrage of cards. This Keldeo is getting wound up a little bit. I know you can just capture this thing and knock it out, which is why I'm probably not going to bother with that. I just didn't think he would get Keldeo going. Ugh. I know that feel. Trust me. So my bench is loaded, so I'm just going to go ahead and choose to energy switch onto one of these guys. I can go ahead and load this up too. Now, I could Juniper to get 7, or I can Chorus for 5. I think I'm just going to Chorus for 5. I'll save Juniper for later. Wow, that was absolute garbage. Jesus, that really sucked. Oh. Not like I could have thrown any of those cards away anyways, but he's probably going to Skyla for a catcher right now. Just to get rid of... Oh, level? Unless he already has a catcher. Level Ball's going to be for that Squirtle. Now, the fortunate thing is I can snipe Squirtles with this deck. I don't mean to, but it works. That's probably going to be for... I think he's going to have a catcher. No, he doesn't. Okay. Just promote that one, I guess. Hard attaching Keldeo. YOLO. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing here. Ooh, I got the Chorus. So, let's just catch her in this. And hopefully do something from here. I'll evolve a bench the one. And then just go from here. Sting Missile will do 60 damage, and it'll just go back into my deck, so I don't even have to worry about it. I don't mind sacking another Combi, to be honest. As long as he doesn't get blasted on the field, that's fine. And I got another Vespiquen in return, which is nice. So he's got a Sharon for a couple more cards. Got a Level Ball. Probably going to be for another Squirtle. Yeah. So, in return, I will probably just Hypnotoxic. I don't have any energy on the field. That's not good. I could... Let me see. It's all Hypno for now. I don't get the sleep, which I was really looking forward to. Let's do... Let's attach to that, and I might as well evolve it, even though it probably doesn't matter, and I'll just... I need to get some cards. Damn cards, man. Ugh. Do I have another Vespiquen? Or no, Combi. Do I have another Combi? I do have one more Combi. It's nice. So I'll do that. I guess that's all I'll do for now. He's gonna knock me out on this one. But as long as I can get some damage racked up on this Keldeo. Okay, so there's that. That's gonna knock me out. Should I just give him more prize and then just take him out with Shaman? Because that could be pretty cool. Gonna end me down. Some more. Okay, that's fine, I guess, actually. Skyla for Veerbank? Probably. I don't know. God damn it, that is so much stuff. Okay. Let's do... Ooh! That's a play I could make. So here's where the Shaman comes in. And we'll just do this. Do this to this. And... all that Keldeo shit gone. Let's get a Super Rod. Do I have a Super Rod? Yeah, I have a super rod. Whoa, not that. Super rod, this, and this. And we'll just knock him out. That's 240. Oh, shit, look at that. That's gone. Look at that bacon sizzle. Because this shit gets knocked out really easy, so I was like, let's put a shaman in here and see if it works. It's been working. It's usually landers and shaman that end up pulling weight. But the energy switches are nice. And if he doesn't have another Keldeo at this point, probably just end up losing right now. Energy retrieval? Is he going for manual hydro pump? I think he is. Oh, this is scary. This is scary if he gets it. Oh, he did not get it. That's nice. So let's just do that. I know I can knock him out. I just want to see what I can get off of this. I didn't get anything, so we'll just Revenge Blast, and I barely won that one. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. And yet again, Vespiquen fails to actually do anything. We'll trade great cards for what? I don't know. I think he wanted to play me. Yo, boom, box, LOL. I know who that is. We'll see if we can play him in a bit. Okay, let's try this one more time. Looking like Darkrai, which is not too bad. But maybe this deck just doesn't work. It's so hard to actually get damage on the field. For me, anyway. I don't know. I could just set down those two. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. I would like to draw a card. Spoilers, it wasn't anything fantastic. Lando and Combi. Ooh, boy. Random receiver. Please let that be an N. Thank you. Use it. Use it. Use it. Please use it. Please use it. Please. Thank you. Perfect. Wasn't feeling anything in that hand. Not bad. Except I don't really have... Oh, okay. We'll do that. We'll just end out again. As much as I like having a Vespiquen in hand, that... Oh, God. That sucks. That's it. That's all I can do from there. Shit. Need to start getting some damage going before Darkrai gets set up. We'll be surprised if this deck is updated. Yours? I don't really know what context that applies to. Well, whatever. Do what you want. Skyla for... Let's see. Level Ball for another Sableye. Or maybe a Dino. I'm feeling a Dino for some reason. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's cool. It's gonna be hard to keep damage on the field. But as long as I can spread a little bit, I think I should be okay. Ultra Ball for... There hasn't been a Dark Patch used either. Another Dino. Okay. And then let me think. I don't think I want to use my attachment for the turn yet. Catcher and Ultra Ball. Okay. Wow, that was garbage. So let's do that. We'll just end out. Have any rare candy garbage things going on? Wow, that was pretty balls too. We'll just Hammerhead right now. 30 and 30, I guess. Doesn't matter either one. And just keep the damage going, I guess. I feel like this might work out. There's Hydreigon. And a blend. But the energy attachment has been kind of slow. There's no dark patching going on right now. I don't want to end, but I need to get some energy attachment of my own going on too. Juniper, Dark Patch, Hydreigon, and Skyla. So no dark energy in the discard pile, which is pretty cool. Ultra Ball could very easily put it in there though. Let me think. Let me think about what I want to do here. Do 30. If I could catch her in something else, I could just get some more damage going. Just be annoying. Or that works, actually. Energy on that. And probably going to Deep Growl? Are you serious? Whiffed it. Okay. Let's do a Grass Energy on that. I'm feeling like ending. Did not get anything hot off of that. Let's do this. No, wait, no. Just kidding. I want to get another Vespiquen. Let's get another Combi for now. I know it leaves, like, Night Spear bait, but I'm kind of feeling that anyways. So I can just Hammerhead, do 30 to this, and 30 to this. Now everything on the field has damage on it, and it's ready to go for Vespiquen to do 60 damage. If there's a Keldeo in here, that would be fantastic. But I feel like that's not really a well, it could be. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend like I know anything about this game. I don't have any supporters. I have like 11,000. No, I have like 9 draw supporters in this deck, I think. How many have I hit? There's a computer search. I feel like that may be for... I actually don't know. An N? Really? Okay. That works too. Not... Well, here we go. We're going to see a Night Spear this turn. I could... I think I'm going to end up computer searching with the Skyla on the next turn. Get rid of the level ball and get rid of a catcher, I guess. Catcher seems a little pointless right now. So there's 90 and there's going to be 30 to a Combi. For an easy prize. Like, have to be silly not to put 30 on a Combi. Okay, never mind. I guess we're feeling kind of silly. Actually, no, not what I was going for. Let's do Skyla for an energy switch, if I have one left. I do, I got a couple. It's interesting. Hasn't got a lot of play today, though. So we'll energy switch off of this. And I can just do little baby Land's Judgment. We'll put Vespiquen in play because why not? And we'll just regular Land's Judgment for 160. Take some quick prizes. I mean, Dark Patch can only put one of those back because there was 2 blends on there. And a Colress, not bad. And a Switch, also not too bad. I really want to have Vespiquen going, but like it doesn't have any energy on it, so this is just like Landorus with a bunch of dead weight. And I don't want it to be that way. I really don't. We see a Shaman, and we see a Dark Patch onto Sableye. And then if we start seeing Revenge Blasting, that could be pretty bad. Depending on whether or not there's another blend in play. Catcher in the other Landorus. I could big lands right here. Actually, I think I'm just gonna Catcher Laser the Darkrai. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that's a good play. So there's one on that. Could we see another? Okay, so there's a retreat on that. Gonna move 2 to that. Is there another dark patch? Probably not. Probably would have seen it by now. There's gonna be junk hunt this turn though. So I can do catcher, laser switch, then Colress, and hopefully get some more energy attachment going this turn. I don't know. Confuse ray. Okay. That's nice. Finally got an energy. Catcher, laser. Did get that. Got the switch. And I get the chorus for a whopping 10 cards. Very nice. Still didn't hit a Vespiquen though. This is kind of surprising. And we'll just do little lands and the poison will clean it up. Okay. I had a perfect storm on that hand. Let's get 2. And then I can big lands on this next turn. Still haven't gotten a... Jesus, man. That kind of sucks. Vespiquen is just not going to get any play here. I could get my own Shaman in play, which is kind of cool. There's going to be a random receiver for a Juniper. That sucks. But we will see Revenge Blast on this turn. Okay. Do I want to Colress? I'm feeling like I probably want to Colress. And there's another Darkrai. Oh god, Revenge Blast is going to do so much. Could see a Night Spear or could see a Revenge Blast. I don't know. Oh, a Juniper. There's the Juniper. That was good. Yeah, about to get my shit pounded in right now. Okay, so there's 150. Holy shit. I think my one main thing right here is to get my Shaman in play. I will Hypno for now. And put down... I do not want to put down anything. I think I'm just going to Colress and hope I can get it. I hope I didn't discard it earlier. Please, Shaman. Or Computer Search. Fuck, I didn't hit anything. Okay. And I do have a third Vespiquen going on here. Might be able to get some damage going on that. We'll see. End turn. Vespiquen will be able to get a knockout if the Shaman stays in. Which I think it might. I'm gonna see a Night Spear on this turn. I feel like that's the thing. A couple of dead hands. All it takes is just one Shaman. Is it in my discard pile? It shouldn't be. Okay, not in this game. And how many cards are left in my deck? Oh no, that's not good. That's actually, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm getting rid of an energy switch. How many do I have in my discard pile? I would have to check on that. So I will promote this one. Let me see what I got so far. Let me see. One energy switch. Ah, Jesus, scroll bar. One. Just one in the discard pile? Alright, fuck it. I don't even care. I'm going for it. Juniper. I don't have anything to switch energy to right now. That's my main problem. Oh, god damn it. Are you serious? Okay. Actually, I can make this happen already. So, we'll Catcher and Shaman. Laser it. Vespiquen is actually going to get us the last kill. We'll do that. Damage beat is going to do 60. And... I think that might be GG. I really want Beast to work, though. Bracket. Sad bracket. There we go. Of course, LOL. And I think that's good. So we'll just damage beat 60 and then clean up on the last one. Okay. Oh my god. Vespiquen actually did something there. That was kind of cool. Shall I do another one? I guess I could do another one. Why not? Okay, I didn't actually live narrate this last one, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway, because it just got to the point where after this, I had like 8 or 9 awful games. I think this might have been around the point, if it wasn't during the last game, it was during this one, because I arranged the games. I'm not sure if I talked about that, from oldest to newest. I decided to go with Ether decks just to put on pressure a little bit easier, because I think the main problem I was having with Vespiquen was actually setting it up over the course of 2 turns. But here, I don't really remember this one. I think this was against 18 AJ or something like that. The name looks short enough to be that, but I don't know if that's what it actually is, because Sony Vegas really blurs the hell out of this stuff. I'm just going to narrate it normal speed. Turns out I don't go first. I think this is him, because he was running a Zubat Crobat kind of thing, and that was a little irritating to me, especially because it has the fighting resist, which is why I tried to opt for Etherdeck's Kyurem, but it takes a little bit longer to get going. Landorus can start getting damage on the field immediately with just 1 fighting energy. Kyurem needs 3, and it spreads, but it is very dependent on how many Pokemon your opponent has on the field. So, I still, at this point, am not really 100% convinced that there really is a way to get this deck to work efficiently at this time. Otherwise, people would be using it right now. I've been experimenting literally all afternoon at this point with trying to get this deck to work, and I got nothing at this point. I mean, this was about the top of it, but it wasn't consistent at all, so you might not see this too often at all. But I believe I decided to Colress here for 3. I know it's really silly, but I need to start getting some stuff going, and it turns out I don't really get anything. That doesn't really surprise me at all. I don't know, I just can't think of the things to put into this deck to just make it consistent. That's the main problem with this deck. I don't know, it's that, and I guess just spreading damage enough to the point where Vespiquen can actually come and clean them up. I have to set up multiples of them because they get revenged fairly easily, so that's probably one of the main disappointing things about this deck. But I don't know, this is just me talking after like 4 or 5 hours of testing it out, and I don't really have a lot of high hopes for it. But did I enjoy it? Yeah, I was enjoying it, so I guess that was kind of depressing, but I might as well talk about it. Just going to give him a new hand there. I didn't really want to, but hey, you got to do that sometimes. So I'm just going to go ahead and put fighting energy on that Landorus. Decide to go for the Hypnotoxic. If I don't get the sleep, that's fine. I'm just going to start trying to put some damage on this and some other stuff. I decided to start putting it on stuff that has fighting resist as opposed to the Mewtwo, just because the more damage I can get on stuff with fighting resist, the easier it'll be for me to take it out. Although Crobat with the Ultra Toxic Fangs and the Veerbank in play can actually knock out a Vespiquen in one shot, because it does 100 total damage, and then it does 160 on the shift of the next turn, which means after like a couple of turns, it's enough to knock out some EXs. It's pretty scary. I don't really know what else to talk about here. I think his Mewtwo's stuck here for the time being, which is actually pretty cool. He's going to go ahead and go for a level ball to get himself, I believe, another Zubat. Siglif. Okay. Never mind. Just kidding. It's been a long afternoon. Okay. What do we have going on here? Oh, man. My brain is fried at this point, to be honest. He goes for a Hypnotoxic right there. Does not get the sleep, which is nice. I do plan on staying in as long as possible. And then he whips out the full heal. I'm just like, oh, God. People that do that. Jeez. Okay. Let's put a Grass Energy on the Emolga and then just continue to Hammerhead. It's not going to work out too well. But at least the Mewtwo is stuck in the active spot, so I can just continue to Hammerhead onto the Crobat. If he somehow switches somewhere along the way, I think he draws an Eviolite and puts it on the Crobat on accident. I think he meant to put it on the Mewtwo or the other Mewtwo. This may come back to bite him in the ass a little bit later, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure putting the Eviolite on that thing.
Oh my lord, are you serious?
Are you watching this hand that I'm getting right here, though? Like, there's a third catcher right there. So, out of all the things I could have drawn, I could have drawn a supporter, could have drawn an energy, could have drawn another Vespiquen, could have drawn another Landorus, could have drawn a Hypnotoxic, could have drawn Veerbank, for crying out loud. And I draw a third catcher. This is what this was like all afternoon. It was very hard to convince me after like 10 or so games of drawing like this that this was normal and okay, and that it was, I don't know, just, what am I trying to say here? That I was just drawing bad. That's it. That's all I was trying to do. And then, okay, you know, I draw something other than a catcher. I draw a freaking switch, which I actually can use to an extent. I'm just going to go ahead and switch Treat out just to get rid of the poison and continue my hammer-heading shenanigans. Unless he gets a DCE or a switch right now on the Mewtwo, the Crobat will end up dying. Even if he does, I have 3 freaking catchers in my hand. I'm not really too concerned with the damage I'm doing to Mewtwo. It's just what I want to do to that Crobat. Now, he is going to end up going for the Ultra Toxic Fangs here, which makes it so I take 4 damage, or 40 damage from poison between turns as opposed to the regular 10. Owie, it's a little bit of hurt. I decide to try to go for an Ether here. Ironically, I get a Pokedex. That sucks. I hate that. Just going to go for a Hammerhead here. Thank God Veerbank is not in effect. Otherwise, I think I probably would have ended up dying at the end of my other turn, or at the end of this turn I would have died. I think I'm living on 10 right now, which is pretty cool if I do say so myself.
Are you
Top decks a freaking
right
Juniper off of that. That was good. I gotta hand it to him on that one. That
You've
really
got to be
helped him.
shooting me.
There was one guy I was fighting earlier that got a Colress, and everything went his way after that because he got like a 9 or 10 card Colress, and I just couldn't keep up. It happens like that sometimes, and as you can see, I'm not drawing any supporters or anything like that. But Mewtwo is still stuck, which is great. I don't know if that's by choice or because he doesn't have another option, but I'm going with it. It's okay for now. I am going to lose Landorus at the end of the turn. Yeah. I can just go into Emolga and call for family from there. I believe I decide to attach a Grass Energy to Vespiquen, if I'm not mistaken. Also go for Pokedex here, just to see what's coming up. Looking at it, I do have a Colress coming up, which is actually going to be pretty nice. It doesn't matter in what order I decide to pick this shit here. Did I mess that up? I feel like I messed that up right there. I'm going to end my turn, just because if I call for family, then the deck is going to end up getting shuffled out, and I want to draw the Colress and then call for family. That's going to be the ideal thing to do there. I hate that happens sometimes, because I want to draw into something good, and this has happened more than once, where I've just had to not call for family on one of the turns and just go from there. This is a freaking annoying thing that happens here. He goes for a Hypnotoxic. I think he sets down a Veerbank too. This Juniper really helped him out. So there's the Veerbank, and he X-balls for 60 with the 30 on what you call it. From Veerbank, I'm going to be left at 10 HP. And on top of that, he hits a Colress off of this. Things are not looking good. I'm about ready to forfeit. Just because things have been going like that all day. It's been pretty hard to get this deck to work, and that's not good, really. I don't know, like I said, what I can do to make this deck work out a little better. But, whatever. On top of that, I don't wake up. But I get a nice 7-card Colress off right here. I'm going to see what I can do with it. Turns out I get a switch, which is pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and switch into Emolga. I believe attached to... Am I just calling for family? I feel like that's really silly. I'm attaching to that for some reason, and I guess I'm just going to call for family. Okay. I guess I can Colress next turn. I don't know what I'm doing here, to be completely honest. I can get a Landorus and a Combi, I think, is what I'm going to end up getting off of this. I want to save the Shaman for later. Now, Shaman is nice when you can actually get the Ether and Pokedex going. Otherwise, I still feel kind of comfy with the fact that I had Energy Switch beforehand, but there's not enough room in the deck to make Ether, Pokedex, and Energy Switch work. It's kind of tight on space as it is. Jeez, I don't know what to say. I could take out... I don't even know what to take out. but he's just going to go ahead and kill that off. I had a feeling that would happen. And he gets a 9-card Colress off of this. This is freaking incredible. I don't know if he's actually drawing anything he needs off of this one. But at the end of the turn, he's just going to end up X-balling me. So there's not much to say about that. 60 damage, and I just get to go into my Emolga here. I believe I Colress on this one. Am I super rotting? I'm super rotting. That's nice. So I only have one super rot in here. I feel weird putting a second one in, just because I'm already kind of tight on space as is. But I'm gonna go for Colress. Hopefully get a Vespiquen going on there. Turns out I only get one, but I actually do have a Pokemon communication here, and I do have a Pokedex just to see what I can go with. I'm noticing that I have a lot of crap in my hand, so I think I decide to draw into the Juniper and just set everything below it so I can draw into it. Not that it really matters, but I'm just going to retreat, decide to go into my Vespiquen, and then go for the damage beat, which will do 200 damage suppressed by an extra 20 because of Eviolite. That does 180. So that's ultimately what I try to do with this deck. How often it works out, it doesn't, because everything is way too fast in this format. The only way I could ever hope to do anything remotely good is to get like Veerbank, Hypnotoxic, Lando attacking, Vespiquen on turn 2. I need like 3 energy on turn 2, and that's just really unrealistic. So a lot of decks can get set up on turn 2. I've had a couple of turn 1 things happen. I think I have a video coming up later on in this where there actually is a turn 1, but I'm gonna go ahead and pop something back into my deck. Am I getting anything? Okay, so I might as well shuffle the deck around a little bit as well. I believe I'm just gonna set that down, and I'm just gonna Juniper it away because I think I whiffed an Ether earlier, so that's fine. I get to go for Ether decks here if I really want to, but I decide I'm just gonna go ahead and go for the Hypnotoxic, and I try to go for the Sleep, which is a little aggressive, but it turns out I didn't freaking get it anyway. Now, this is kind of cool, but I think I mess it up, because I do have 2 Ethers in hand, and there is some stuff coming up. No, I didn't mess it up, actually. So I can go for 2 right here, if I'm not mistaken. And I just end my turn for some stupid reason. I think I'm waiting to draw into the next one so he can just take me out with this. And that is actually going to maximize Shaman's revenge blasting going on. I don't know if he has any catchers left, or he just doesn't consider my Shaman a threat at this time. But he Skylas, and once again, I got my hand over that button, that big power button. It's been a habit lately, just because shit really doesn't go my way. But he's going to go for a full heal, which is, I find that really funny in this deck, because a lot of the stuff has free treat, and you know, it's just kind of weird. But now he knocked out my Emolga, so he's only got 1 prize left. This play right here is actually kind of cool, so I'm gonna go for an Ether. Ether, I really don't know which one to stick with, but I get to double up on this and get 2 energy attached in 1 turn. That's great for Shaman, just because you can just pull it out of your back pocket and just kind of go from there. End him down to 1 card as well. I'm also doing the math, and I'm noticing that I will not die from the Ultra Toxic Fangs even with Veerbank out. I will live it with 10. I'm also going to go ahead and attach an extra Grass Energy on the off chance that I need to retreat for whatever reason. And I just Revenge Blast for a cool 180, taking out another Mewtwo from a good amount of HP. So I think he thinks about this for a while. So let me, I feel like did I speed this up? I didn't speed this up. He thinks about this for a long time. Where is it? Okay, there we go. So he Junipers, thinks about it for a long-ass time. I skip out on a huge chunk, and he just ends up going for it, ultimately realizing that he doesn't have any catchers, so he can't stall. And that's a thing, so I just decided to end for no apparent reason and Revenge Blast to pick up the last prize, living on 10 HP. So Vespiquen did a little bit of work in this one, but honestly, it's just kind of Landorus, and then Shaman picks up the slack in case Vespiquen can't get set up in time. This match was pretty cool. It's really, 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 really short, as in, I think it's 1 turn. So, what do we have going on? I think I'm just waiting for an opponent at this point. Why did I not get rid of this? Whatever, we're almost at the end of the video. You guys sat there for an hour. You'll be able to sit there for like 1 more minute. So he gets a couple mulligans on this one, as you can see. Or did I get a mulligan? I think I got a couple mulligans on that. I was planning on going for an Ether with the Skyla. It turns out I'm going to draw, and I top deck one. This is freaking amazing. So I get to put down a fighting energy on that Pokedex.
Oh my god.
And it turns out I have 2 fighting energies ready to go, and I can Skyla for another Ether.
1, 2.
I think I should have used that first. Or what am I doing here? So I decided Ether. I realized that I should have Skyled first, but it really doesn't matter because I can just Skyla now and then Pokedex on the next one. I probably should have done it that way first, but there was no guaranteeing that I was going to have another energy like that, you know what I'm saying? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I go from 0 energy to 3 energy on turn 1, and he's like, good game, well played, not bad. And that's a donk, and I'm like, you know what, big one, why the fuck not? Fuck you, Sableye. Anyways, that was an hour of Lando and Vespiquen. I don't know how I feel about that, but if you guys liked it, you can leave a like rating, comment, and subscribe, and do your thing. And I believe that'll do it for this deck for a while, if not forever. I don't know. If you got suggestions to make it better, drop them. Otherwise, I got nothing. I got shit. I'll play a better deck eventually later. Bye.